Well, good morning to everyone, and welcome to a brand new week, a week of more exploring and more adventures around the island. I know you all are ready for this because everyone wants to see Barbados for sure. Now, good morning to you all. Today we're going to continue our hike from where we ended last week when we did the Palmetto Bay to Bottom Bay. We're doing today from Harrismith to Sandboard's Castle. I've walked it already, so it's a little bit slippery and some mud and stuff, so I won't be able to monitor your comments too much, but I'll try where I can. But I'm sure you'll be enjoying this trip with me. And we are going to have lots of wind, so prepared for that, because wind comes in this section of the island for sure. Good morning to you all. Let's not waste any time. Let's start off with today. As you can see, we're up at Harrismith. I read in one of the documents on here before that this is actually a secluded hotel known as the Harrismith Hotel at one time, but it's referred to as the Harrismith Great House by us locals. I'm not too sure the hotel side of it, but anyhow, that's what it says, and I guess you can always read some more on that. Just Google up the Harrismith and then you'll be able to get all the information on this house and this beach. As you'll see, there is a remnants of an old boat there on the beach. It was used for a drug haul a while back. They were caught, so that is wonderful news, and that boat's just disintegrating there on the beach, so you can see. I want to mention it because I know I'm going to be questioning on it later on. Okay, let's start off today the correct way with our Serenity Prayer. Let's pray for some peace, and here we go. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Good morning again, and welcome to a beautiful week. Alright, we're going to start off our stroll now. As I said before, I won't be able to monitor the screen too much, just to let you see what we're trekking over so you'll understand. This is the kind of terrain that we're experiencing, and there's lots of water and mud pools and coral mass and stuff that we'll be going over. So I will be doing this cautiously, and I will be monitoring the screen when I can, where possible. Here we go, everyone. St. Philip, as you all know, we talked about this last week. Flat parish. You would never believe that this beauty would lay right here on the coastline, because most of the cliffs in this, most of the areas along this coastline are cliffs, with the exception of these beautiful bays. Alright, here we go. Off we are. Welcome to all those that came into Barbados yesterday. I know there are a number of you. I understand the airlines were full. So, welcome to the Rock. Hopefully I will run into you all at some stage of the game this week. That would be wonderful. As you all know, my mornings are really the time I get outdoors. I do get out in the afternoon and stuff, but mainly in the morning, because in the afternoon I concentrate on answering all the comments and preparing myself for the next day ahead. Although I don't call it work, it is like work, because it's 6 to 8 hours every day preparing and videoing, putting up videos, etc. So it is the journey that I'm on, and what a beautiful journey it is. God could not have blessed me with better. I am as grateful as you can imagine. Alright, this is a lovely little trek. It is a little bit wet at the moment, lots of mud and stuff, as you can see. It could have been a lot worse, but we are having rain in our forecast over the next few days. I don't know how much we will have, but just in case we do have quite a bit. These cliffs would be a lot more difficult to walk than this morning, so I opted to come out this morning and let you see how beautiful Barbados is. Who would have imagined that we had a storm here over the weekend? Unbelievable. I saw a lot of electricity in a lot of homes coming up here on the way up, on some street lights, so I'm assuming that a lot of places have back their electricity finally. I know there's still some that are out. Saw a couple of snap poles in the Oldbury area, and I guess they're working on those. Now this is a beautiful home. As you can appreciate, I know this home from 50 years ago. Little fellow when we used to come up here, family picnics and stuff. So I remember here it was a lot better than this. A lot of floorboards were still in. All it is now is just a shell, just basically a shell. All the floorboards are out. There are no steps going up the stairs, but it is a magnificent old structure. But look at the scenery out here. Okay, here we go, more bushes and stuff. We're going to start to move into the open in a minute, so as we pass this home, so you'll be able to take in a lot more of the scenery. But I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. This place is highly recommended to make a stop at, to come and have a visit. It's quite easy to get to if you know your way. Otherwise to that, you can just ask some questions when you get into the St. Philip area, and people will direct you. I will say though, from me, this is my opinion, I would recommend up here as a +4 location. I would not come here and spend the day with you and your girlfriend or your partner by yourselves. I would most definitely recommend, if you're coming to spend the day here, you come with some friends. And that's just so you can relax and enjoy yourself and be at peace while you're taking in this beauty. No one wants to be tense and having people running all the time, and you would have to do that up here for sure. So please bring some friends if you're coming here. I would definitely recommend that. I did recommend that for Palmetto Bay. Have that on quite a few of our maps, or on the map as +4s, and there are areas I would not recommend to just go you and your partner alone. It's not that something is going to definitely happen, but all of the conditions and ingredients are there, you know, so it's best just to go prepared. And as I said, if you have a few people with you, you can lie down and relax, enjoy the beauty, enjoy the sand gravity, go to sleep if you want. That's not a problem, but carry your friends with you, because someone will always be getting up and dusting off a towel, or getting a drink, or putting on more sunblock, or whatever. So there's always someone up and alert when you have numbers. Just give you a view of the house from here. You can just imagine what an amazing place this was when this was in its heyday for sure. Stunning, stunning location. To all of my Barbadian friends that are on here this morning, and to all the ones I have not already said to, I'm really happy to see that everybody got through this system well. Wonderful to see you all in good health and good spirits. You know, Barbados has been through a lot, let's say anywhere else in the world, but we've had our share of stuff. But we continue to be resilient, we continue to be strong, we continue to be happy, and we continue to believe in a brighter future, because it is a God country. We call Barbados a God country. Everyone here, or majority of people here, go to church, or they at least pray to their God. And I say their God because I have nothing wrong with anyone's religions. You can believe in whoever you want to believe in, you can trust in whoever you want to trust in, but follow them, because I'm sure that their journey is the same as the journey of God that I know, that they just want us to be happy, peaceful, love each other, care for each other, and don't ever think that you are not touchable. That's the biggest mistake you can ever make in your life. Everyone will be affected in one way or another at some stage. Right, this morning I put up some sheep, some dogs. I really should have put up a couple of cows and horses as well, because up here has quite a few of them, as we've seen. That's Sam Lords in the distance there. I didn't see any work going on it this morning. I guess it's not obviously a 24-hour operation. I'm not too sure what is going on there. Don't want to say anything on it, because I could be dead wrong on it. So we wait and see what I can find out in due course, let you know what is happening. Beautiful terrain. This is the real St. Philip Cliff area. Magnificent. I'm sure you may not be hearing all of my commentary because of the winds. That will be a problem of the past within the next couple of weeks. I don't know what the delay is, but there's a delay, and everything in its own time. You can't worry about that. It's not going to slow us down. It's certainly not going to stop me from showing Barbados to you. This is just from the other side of this cliff. We're going to work our way across now to Sam Lords Castle, but I wanted to have a look at it from this side. Just have a look at that home. Can you imagine waking up in that home in the days when it was operational and looking out at this beautiful beach and this amazing scenery? Sunrise this morning was spectacular. Had some low clouds, so I was able to get a couple of pictures. Once again, I will share them with you as long as they came up okay. What may look to me great in the camera may not look so good when I look at it after, so we'll see. But I will share with you whatever beauty I see. As I said before, I'm going to share with you the beauty of Barbados through my eyes. Now we're going a little bit off track because I want to stay as close to the actual cliff area as possible for you. Now the outside reef, you see that swell breaking on? That runs from way off of the southeastern here, right around the outside reef. There's some reefs areas that are shallower than others. We'll see some cresting little waves there, but this is an outside reef. I would say it's about 30-40 feet of water approximately, and that there, usually when there's a big swell coming in, whether it be a north swell, east swell or south swell, will generate some massive swells up here, and the lines up here are incredible. When you see out here breaking in 3 and 4 lines, you know for sure that this is the place that's going off. No one surfs out there because the sea conditions and the winds and currents would be just impossible to handle and cope with the surfing as well. but just thought I would mention that. This reef also continues around, right around past the Crane, down through Foul Bay, along Gemswick, along Long Beach. So it's all one massive reef. But they do have breaks in it, channels in it. And there are some areas that are deeper than others, so you don't get a consistent wave breaking right through, unless it's abnormally large, like a storm or something, and then it will be one line, I'm sure. Obviously up here is known as a very dry parish, so you will see lots and lots of these cacti all over in St. Philip. Very, very dry parish. And as you can see, it's not lush and green like you would find further inland. Some people jokingly say you have to get a visa to go to St. Philip because it's a different world, but it's not true at all. It's all one Barbados. All the same people, all the same beliefs, all the same love. Alright, I saw something that I had not seen before, because usually when I walk between, or when I've walked between Sam Lords and Harrismith before, I didn't actually go right along the cliff edge. I went inland slightly. So I saw something this morning, I'll show you in a minute, that looks so strange as you see it out here, but as you can appreciate, we've had a lot of homes in Barbados that have, either the owners have passed on, or they've gone on to a different country and really not maintained the properties. As this one here, I'm not even sure if it's owned or if it is, you know, if the person is still alive. But anyhow, this is one of the properties you'll find along the coastline, especially. These are being put up one at a time. This one is not being done yet. It's just a beautiful place. But if you lived up there, the sea blast that you would experience and all of these sea spray, none of your electronics would last at all up here. Air conditioners, fridges, stoves, computers, everything in no time would corrode and rust, because up here it's really pounded by the sea spray all the time. Alright, there you go. That's Sam Lords, and that is Sam Lords, the North Beach. We refer to that as, it's beach number 2. There's another beach just around the point there by those casuarina trees. It's called the South Beach. That's where they used to have all the barbecues and floor shows and stuff in the past. Alright, so as I mentioned just now, something that's unusual I came on just now, and that is this pool that's sort of like designed like Barbados. It has got some corners in it, or yeah, corners and not smoothness, but as you can see, it does resemble the shape of Barbados. This is right here in the cliff. So whoever owned this property before would have been able to come out here and swim. This would be before the days of infinity pools, of course. Beautiful, beautiful spot to be just cooling out, watching the sea from. It's just amazing. Alright, move on again. If you want to have a look at the artist's impressions on Sam Lords, please have a look at them. They're quite interesting. It's going to be a magnificent place based on the size of the galleries, or on these apartments, or more like condo size, I would say, because they're massive. Slapping of the little waves out here and stuff. I'm going to keep quiet for a little bit more as we do a little more walking along this cliff area. Got to do a little bit of climbing as well in this area if I remember correctly. Here now, so put my big hand into operation just to see what we're going over here. You can see you would need proper shoes if you're walking this. These shoes are massive here, they will get shredded in no time. They will protect you until they're no longer in existence, because this coral will cut up anything. This is sharp, sharp as ever. I mean, I'm in my 4x4s here, and I know these are suffering as well. These are as good as they come. Yep, we're doing some hopping, skipping and jumping to avoid the climbing. Now last time we went out here at this beach in alive, we lost transmission when I went on the beach, but I'm still going to go down with you because I really want you to experience what it's like going to this little small section of Sandlords Beach that a lot of people do not even know exists. I'll show you that in a few minutes. You have a little walk still. Once again, you'll see all the PVC tubing up here and the rocks. They're the holders for fishing rods. Lots of people fish in the St. Philip area for sure. Actually all over the island in the north, anywhere in the St. Philip, east coast, over to the north side, an abundance of fish. You'll still find people fishing on the other coastline as well, but because of the cliffs and the rough sea conditions, and as the nature is without the commercial water sports and stuff, you'll find a lot of fish along this area. I would like to thank the lady that told me I could park on her property this morning. I didn't get her name, but thank you very much for allowing me to park just behind these homes here. Now to get to this beach, Sandlords Beach, there are different ways of doing it. You can come through the resort if it's open, or for however long it's open for, that the public can access it. You can come along onto the beach and walk in a northerly direction, or the same road that will take you into Harrismith. Rather than take you left to Harrismith, just keep going, follow the roads right out the cliff, and you'll come up to this as well. It's a lot of walking today, not much scenery in between, but it's beautiful. This morning I was coming up the road and I was just thanking God for letting me see the visions that I see every morning. I watch the morning awaken every day. I'm talking about from twilight zone right into the sunrise, and I watch it on this amazing island, Barbados, place that all you all love, place that your heart is kept until you return. No one leaves here with their heart. They all come back for it though, but everyone leaves it here when they leave. See the water wagon comfortably parked. Lots of chickens around there. It's almost like a chicken farm. I would say this is possibly a little bit longer trek than the Palmetto to Bottom Bay, but it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Remember though, we're doing this here at daybreak. When you want to do this here, please do it in the cooler times, because the midday sun up here is really, really strong, and it's very dry up here as well. As you can see, there are no shops in the immediate area. You'd have to bring whatever you're carrying with you, so recommend again a bottle of water as well, just to play it safe so you don't get dehydrated. At this time of morning it's not a problem, but if you are walking and taking in scenery and stopping a little bit more than me, maybe water at this time of morning as well would be good for you. Fowls and chickens all over. Alright, here we go. I did this morning already. You can appreciate I usually come early and I start like sink myself into what's going on and absorb everything that's around me, so that when I come out I can actually, hey doggy dogs, good morning, thanks again for letting me park, thank you. Hey Bobby, good to see you man. Alright. Okay, we have some lovely dogs. I didn't even realize that was my friend Bobby. Well, I haven't seen him for a long time. He is a member of the EMC as well, so he's probably going to be watching this in a few minutes. Alright, we're going to descend now to this beach. This is the Sandlords North Beach. It is an incredible, incredible place. Very, very popular with a lot of locals in this area because it is one of the safer places to swim. I'll show you why in a second. Well, I should say cool down. When we say swim in Barbados, we don't mean ocean swimming or big long swimming. Sometimes we can just mean a little pool to wade in, but us Bajans, we use one word to cover a lot of things. Swimming means cooling down, wading, going deep out, whatever, but that's how it's covered. Alright, we're going to descend these steps here now. As you can see, there are comfortable steps to go down. There's not a problem, but we will be making the trek going down here. If anyone is challenged with with walking and stuff, I wouldn't recommend you come down here, because the steps are not really perfect condition. They're broken off in many areas and it is quite steep. The steps are very close. They're not long drawn out steps. They're pretty steep and they're just a little bit challenging for some people to make this, I'm sure. So you may have stayed at San Loris Castle and may not even have known that this beach existed because you didn't take that little trek behind the rocks and the bush that runs from the south side of here. So it is a possibility. But this is a very popular spot, as I said, for people from this area. Morning, sir. Got a guy here cleaning up this morning, doing a brilliant job on the beach. Fantastic to see that. Morning! So Beatrice. Yep, Beatrice saying good morning to you guys as well. That's how we are in Barbados. We love people, we're all friendly and happy. Alright, I'm going to go as far out on the beach as possible to try and keep this signal for as long as possible, but I know it will go, because it went last time when it was up here, but I'm going to go right out as far out as I can. So you can see lots of sargassum up here as well, but I've seen it a lot worse than this, and I don't see a pole set in the ocean. So all of you on the south coast, you may be seeing it in a Reef in a few weeks' time. It will take a couple of weeks to clean up completely, but it's going to happen soon. So we've walked all along those cliffs here, and we've made our way down these steps. Very easy to find this spot. I will put a little GPS marking on it when I get back up the road. Well, when I'm releasing the video later on YouTube and stuff, or when I'm putting the information on this one up online. Alright, now normally, or I should say over the last few months, there was no sand in front of this area here. You had to make your way behind those rocks. And that is what I was telling you about, why a lot of people don't actually come onto this beach or did not even know about up here. Because if you're on the other beach, you normally don't even see this section here because all of the sand is gone. But it's a lot of fresh sand here, which is beautiful to see. I'm going to see how far I can go, people. If I cut out, well, before I go around a little further, let's say some little words here of exchanges. I brought you as much peace and beauty as I can possibly bring for you today. Weather conditions and stuff didn't permit me to go into some areas that I want to go because I'm not sure the roads and the structures, but you've seen peace, you've seen beauty in Barbados, and you probably walked in an area that majority of you have never walked before. So you've done some extra stuff today. I want to thank you for being with me. I also want to thank you for joining me every morning, those who do. Those that make it, I know make it whenever they possibly can, because I know the EMC people are die-hard family members. We don't make sport. As long as it's possible for us to visit on a morning and gather together and start our day, this is what we will do. I am seeing a disruption here. I just saw a disruption there. It said it was recording, so I guess when we get back on later on today, we will continue to get that transmission. But let me get back into the area where I can tell you again. I want you to go for a day, people, carrying this piece with you. Remember, this is a new day, new slates. Nothing from before matters except to learn from it. Don't carry forward the regret or the anger or anything else but that with you. Just carry it forward as a learning curve. And remember, today you have a chance to correct everything that you didn't do right yesterday. Today you have a chance to make someone happy, to bring some joy to someone's life, even if it's just with a smile. Today you're going to have the opportunity to go forward and be the person that you know God wants you to be. The very best possible version of yourself. It will never be perfect. So you do not hold yourself against, or do not hold yourself accountable for things that may happen that are beyond your control. Remember, we've said the Serenity Prayer. You only have control of yourself. So it's how you deal with the situations today is what's going to make the difference. And how other people deal with it is not for you to control or to guide people on. You can only let people see how you're living. Show them how you live by example, not by how you live by words. Show them that you know what you're doing right, and show them that all good comes to those that wait, and all good will come to those that follow the correct path. You know, you'll have a fantastic day from Barbados again. I bid you farewell for now. I love you all. Stay safe, and God willing, we shall meet tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. See you later.